Hold up. Did the WNBA just drop a schedule or a full-on drama bomb? You guys, the 2025 season lineup is here, and it's not just a list of games. It's a reality TV script begging for chaos. Teams are already throwing shade. Fans are losing their minds and ticket prices. They're outpricing the NBA. Welcome back to WNBA Nation, where we're breaking down every juicy detail of this madness. Buckle up, because this is about to get wild. Let's dive in. Okay, let's set the scene. Back in the day, a WNBA schedule drop was just dates and teams. Yawn, right? But 2025? Oh, honey, it's a whole new universe. The second this schedule hit, it was like someone lit a match in a room full of fireworks. Teams are already beefing on Twitter. Fans are picking sides, and the drama? It's thicker than a playoff overtime. We're not just watching basketball anymore. We're witnessing history being written, game by game, feud by feud. And here's the kicker. The WNBA finally seems to get it. Last season we ranted, oh did we rant, about how they fumbled the bag on marketing, on hyping up stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, on turning rivalries into must-see TV. But this time, they've heard us. They've leaned all the way in, and the schedule is proof. It's not just games, it's a saga, a soap opera, a 5-act play of hoops and havoc. So let's break it down, starting with opening night, because night 1 is already serving up bangers. Night 1, y'all, May 16th, 2025. Mark your calendars. First up, we've got the Atlanta Dream squaring off against the Washington Mystics. Solid matchup, right? A little East Coast spice to kick things off. But then, we've got the Minnesota Lynx versus the Dallas Wings, and this is where the hype train starts rolling. Picture this. Napheesa Collier, one of the league's absolute best, going head-to-head with what's likely going to be Paige Buecher's WNBA debut on the Wings, alongside Arike Ogunbowale, 3 names that make fans salivate. Collier's grit, Buecher's flair, Ogunbowale's clutch factor. That's a game that's going to have us all glued to the screen. But wait, it gets better. At 7 p.m., we've got the Los Angeles Sparks taking on the Golden State Valkyries. Now, the Valkyries are the new kids on the block. Their expansion drafts this Friday, April 11th, 2025. And they're stepping into the fire right away. Both these teams shattered viewership records last season, so you know this California clash is going to be electric. The WNBA isn't messing around. They're stacking the deck early, giving us matchups that scream, "Watch me." And trust me, we will. But let's be real. Opening night is just the appetizer. The main course? Oh, it's coming, and it's a rivalry so hot it's already melting the internet. Let's talk Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky. Sunday, May 17th, 2025. Indiana Fever, Chicago Sky. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. If you thought last season's rematch was big, 23 years worth of viewership records smashed, this is about to blow it out of the water. The WNBA schedulers said, "You want drama? We'll give you drama." This game is so hyped that ticket prices are straight up bonkers. According to TickPick, the cheapest seat, $250. The most expensive? Hold on to your hats. Over $9,000. That's not a typo, folks. $9,000 for a WNBA game. And here's the wild part. They're not stopping at one showdown. Indiana and Chicago are playing 5 times this season, more than they're facing any other team. Last year, every Fever game felt like a playoff war. Fans screaming, energy through the roof. Now imagine that 5 times over. It's like the league took all that buzz and said, let's make this a full-on epic. 5 chapters of Clark versus Reese, Indiana versus Chicago, a rivalry that's got the potential to define the season. Now let's dig into the teams. Indiana, they're locked and loaded. Caitlin Clark's been torching the league like it's her personal playground, and with new coach Stephanie White, stolen straight from the Connecticut Sun, they're building something fierce. They're not just talking trash, they're letting their game do the shouting. Meanwhile, Chicago? Oof, it's messy over there. Teresa Weatherspoon's out as coach, Angel Reese is reportedly unhappy, and there's even chatter she might bolt. Their organization feels like a storm cloud right now. Overcast, chaotic. New coach Tyler Walsh might be the spark they need, but I'm not sold yet. I'm calling it. Indiana could sweep all 5 games if Chicago doesn't get it together. And the WNBA? They're geniuses for this. Whether Clark and Reese like each other or not, and they keep saying it's all good, the media's hyped it, the fans are eating it up, and the league's cashing in. This isn't just basketball, it's a cultural moment. Speaking of moments, though, there's another rivalry brewing that might steal the spotlight. Let's pivot. Okay, everyone's obsessed with Indiana-Chicago, but hear me out. The true rivalry of 2025 might be Indiana Fever versus Connecticut Sun. Rewind to last season's playoffs. Those games weren't just basketball, they were personal. Pride was on the line. Tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. Indiana took down Connecticut, but it wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Now, Indiana's got a secret weapon. Stephanie White, Connecticut's former coach. She knows their plays, their strengths, their weaknesses. She's basically a cheat code. Connecticut's got to be fuming watching their ex-coach join the enemy. And then there's Dejanay Carrington versus Caitlin Clark. Forget the fake drama. This is real. Carrington's been a thorn in Clark's side forever, guarding her like her life depends on it, determined to prove she can shut down anyone. When those two square up, it's going to be a clash of titans. 2 players with everything to prove. Connecticut's hungry for revenge after losing their coach and their playoff run, and you better believe they're coming hard. This isn't just a game. It's a grudge match that could outshine the Fever Sky saga. And while we're at it, don't sleep on other sleeper rivalries, like the Golden State Valkyries versus LA Sparks, a California showdown that's all about potential, or Minnesota Lynx trash-talking the New York Liberty before the season even starts. The WNBA's throwing everything at us, and I'm here for it. Look, this isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about something bigger. The WNBA's outpricing NBA home openers. $271 to get into Fever Sky beats 29 out of 30 NBA teams. Fans aren't just buying tickets, they're investing in history. They're saying, I need to be there. And the league? They're finally capitalizing on the stars, the rivalries, the drama we've been begging for. But here's where it gets real. Indiana Fever's playing it classy amid the chaos. While Atlanta's tossing shade with their bandwagon jabs, and Chicago's TikTok trends are poking the bear, Indiana's like, here's our schedule, deal with it. Their game speaks louder than any tweet, and after last season's insanity, that confidence is everything. This season's gonna explode, new rivalries, old grudges, and a league that's finally waking up to its potential. So what's next? I want you in on this. Drop a comment. Whose side are you on? Fever, Sky, Sun, or someone else? Who's winning the trash talk war? Hit that like button if you're hyped for 2025, and subscribe if you haven't already, because we're covering every twist and turn of this WNBA roller coaster. Share this video with your crew because trust me, you won't want to miss a second of what's coming. This is WNBA Nation signing off. See you courtside. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news.